pricing that we just don't see. We need to go here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this is okay.
Yeah.
This obviously is not normal, right?
It's not normal.
That's gigantic. And look at that filigree work around the side. So this is very much a gallery piece. This is kind of next level.
Yeah, couture, big, bold, beautiful. Look, a third of that size of stone is full of that delicious, beautiful blue and violet. This is one of those statement pieces. Now, I've always been of the opinion, you don't have to wear a lot of jewelry, you just have to wear one really good piece of jewelry.
I agree with that.
And my wife, you know, I married Sporty Spice. She can outrun the boys, you know, she can do, you know. She's like, hey, do you want to run a marathon? And I said, no, I don't want to run a marathon. And she's like, well, let's just do a half a marathon then.
Right.
And of course I did.
Look at you.
Yeah. So, you know, she's the kind of woman that wants to wear beautiful things, but not to be sort of too fussy. So she's going to wear maybe one ring, but that one ring is going to make all the statement.
Have the impact.
Of all of those other pieces that you might consider wearing. That's this ring. And this ring, now listen, Ammolite by the Sea, Ammolite by the Bay, two of the most significant islands in the duty-free shopping world. A ring like this, $3,000 or more US dollars.
So let's just pause there because that's really important.
And that's real information.
The price in the real world, perhaps over $3,000. We are at $699.98. Is that correct? $699.98. That is a massive discount, a massive difference. I know now, as you do from listening to Ken for the past 35 minutes, and this hour is flying by.
It's flying by,
right?
Yep.
He said, look for the blue, right? We are going to look for the blue. Can you see the blue? Is there any blue there? I see a lot of blue. I see more blue than is normal.
Right.
Than is typical.
Absolutely. So bigger, bolder, and more beautiful. I mean, this is an exquisite piece of jewelry. And you know what we've done is it's big and bold, but I wanted to balance it for a lot of those ladies who didn't want it to be, let's say, too masculine or too bold.
Right.
So we've given you this wonderful filigree and airiness throughout the shank. So it really feminizes the piece of jewelry, but still big, bold, and beautiful.
Here's the availability as we see it at this moment. Sizes 5 and 6 are now sold out. Thank you for your orders. If you want size 7, I have 5 remaining. If you want 8, I have 6 now left. 9, I have 5 available. 4, 10, I have 4 left. And obviously they're going quickly. Look, I think that, and by the way, the earrings, there's only 17 left. The earrings are a perfect match.
Oh, they
are. By the way. They are designed to go with it.
Absolutely.
I love what you did here, though. You take the Ammolite, obviously, and then you've got this drop down, marrying together the filigree work from the ring. I just think that's ideal.
Thank you.
It's that mixing and matching together. It's brilliant design. I think, and I don't want to speak for you, but Ken, you must have two groups of people. You must have those that are discovering Ammolite for the first time, that have that curiosity. That is piqued.
True.
And then I think maybe with a ring like this, you have a lot of folks that know the Ammolite story, they know the significance, they know the value of it, and they kind of pounce when they see something like this.
So, and I think with the people who are investing in the larger pieces, you know, they've gone out to the real world of jewelry, and maybe they've been to one of those galleries, one of those boutiques, and said, "Whoa, like look at how much this is," and they're not overcharging. We are undercharging. It's from me to you, to all of our wonderful viewers. Normally there's 8 to 10 hands involved. In the jewelry industry.
Everybody has to earn a living.
And there's cutters and polishers and manufacturers and designers and all of these people. And it's from me to you to all of our wonderful viewers.
An exclusive opportunity, really.
And at a price that they won't find anywhere in the world. And this quality is really hard to get. Like, I'm working directly with the mine. So for most brands out there, they can't do that. So, you know, and I'm considered to be one of the world's leading experts. I have relationships with all of, you know, the people in this industry to be able to deliver like this ring, even if you're not sure. I would say take advantage, bring it home, put it on your finger, and you decide.
Right. And that's all we ask of you, is for you to decide. You can probably see as you look at this, this is faceted as well, right?
It is.
This kind of takes it up a notch.
Next level.
Right.
So a bit of sparkle. Right.
Because you see all these different surfaces and the light's bouncing so many different ways, again, highlighting all of these colors. Color is life.
Yeah.
And as we work our way through this crazy world and this crazy life, when you have a ring like this, and there's so much folklore that obviously goes hand in hand with gemstones and jewelry, but there is no denying there is an energy that is alive and kicking when you see Ammolite. Maybe it's heading into a certain moment, a certain occasion, a certain landmark birthday, a certain landmark anniversary. Maybe it's a time in your life where you're setting out anew. Right? And you are on that journey. You have a ring like this, and it means more than just, oh, that's pretty. It means, wow, I have something that means something.
And these will become generational pieces of jewelry, because we are going to be the last generation that can buy this on this first-hand market.
Right.
Everything else will become a secondary market.
And that's when typically you start to see,
Absolutely, there's no question. So really, that ring is if it's within your means, I would at least get at home to have a look at it.
I don't like to keep secrets, but I did keep a secret from everybody, and that is this next piece.
Oh.
Yeah. I just couldn't, because I know this is going to be the bestseller of the hour. I know there's hardly any left, and I'm